Good morning, Borida. Welcome back to Farmer Ben's videos. Please remember to like and subscribe. Comments, as always, gratefully received. I am back once again with the outrageous British accent, the silly little wavy men who, there's one heading towards this set of steps. Do some work. Anyway, I've got a holy chest has come up, which is exciting, a bit like Mother Teresa. Moving down to the, what was I going to say? There's an alliance war on. I haven't actually looked at that yet. Just very quickly before I start the main part of the video, the raid tournament's going well, can't complain. Top 1%, I am on the top 100 board, 24th, can't complain about that too much. I would be slightly higher up, but unfortunately I have lost one offensive raid. I mean, I don't think that's too bad going, really. Ooh, I don't need my info, I know who I am. Yes, I've lost one offensive raid, which was this one against, I'm going to say Kirker, but I may be wrong. Yeah, I just didn't go according to plan. Obviously, they've got quite a strong team, reasonably well put together. A bit of bad luck on my part, a couple of silly moves, you know, it's that kind of thing. So it's the way it is. Defences are holding an A grade. They're alternating between A and B, although it seems that there's a real string of wins there, so that's pretty good. Shrub Bear is my my tank, as you can see, and Shrub Bear is a very handy tank as a 3-star raid tournament tank. So generally, yeah, going all right. I've lost one, or I would probably be in the top 10, but we'll see. I mean, maybe I'll come back. It depends really on how everybody else does now. So then the main purpose of this video was to once again do a quick house score high on challenge events. The challenge event up is the Pirates of Corellia. I'm doing the first missions today. I might do a video about the sort of later ones later on in the week. You'll see my first two scores, 31,768, 34,119, which I know are both very good scores. I'm now going to do the third one. The reason I'm doing the third mission is because it's only one world energy, and I don't need to waste much in the way of time on it. Now, I haven't looked ahead. There's lots of charts which will tell you what colours you can expect to be fighting. Yellow is going to be strongest against purple. The blue I've gone for is Gnar, because he is really, really useful. This is the costume de Gnar. Hello, costume de Gnar. So this is costume Gnar. When he is costumed, does his name change? Brave Blacksmith. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Not much to say about that. I've got Bane, Pixie, and Malia. Malia, obviously the booster. Pixie in there because she's slightly stronger than my regular Ascended Bane, and her skill could be quite useful, although, you know, most of the time I want everybody dead before she goes off. I got Bane here, who's got a costume which needs upgrading, which would make him a little bit stronger as well, so I should probably do that. And Bane here, who's got his costume upgraded. So I got an upgraded costume Bane and a non-upgraded costume Bane. So making the most of the costumes just to boost my heroes a little bit, give them that little bit of extra power. My first Bane's got my yellow troops, my strongest yellow troops, because he does the most damage. He's the most powerful hero I've got, and so on and so forth. So sort of fairly standard setup. Down the bottom here, you can see I've got axes, arrows, mana potions, and minor mana potions. That seems to be the way to go for it if you're going for the really, really, really high scores. Sometimes I take bear banners if I'm going for a sort of slightly high but not quite as high score. But really this is all down to the first move and then hammering it home after you've done the first move. I'm aiming top 100 this time. I might go top 10, or aim top 10. That's a bit arrogant to say I'm going to go top 10 as if it's my choice. So basically your first move comes up and you look at the screen, take a few seconds to look at the screen. You've got to be fairly quick so you can't dawdle too much. You're looking for a combo. Now, I haven't got a combo on my first move. I've got a combo on my second, but that, in terms of getting a really top score, is not going to be enough. So I'm just going to hit flee. Now, normally what I would do here, because I'm quite lucky, I've got today off work, so I'm actually got a little bit of time. Whilst I'm doing things like cleaning my house and exciting stuff like that, is I would just hit auto and let auto complete it. Just in firstly for the experience, the battle items, and whatever else have you. The crafting items even, and what else have you, but also there's always that chance of the little chesty monstery thing coming up and giving me some event tokens, because you know, quite like the event tokens. But because you're watching a video, I'm not going to do that because it gets really, really boring to just watch auto over and over again, even with my dulcet tones talking over it. So I'm going to go for the next one. Okay, I can see there's a blue 5 here. That's going to trigger a combo 2. Combo 2 is not enough. That is not ideal. Let's try again. Can't see an obvious combo. What I will say as I'm doing this is, although I'm saying like, oh, I can't see an obvious combo, you may be able to see one, but each one I have to find within about the first 5 or 6 seconds, or it is simply not gonna work. So I do have to think fairly fast because time is really important on challenge events. The main ways to get scores is combo 3 there, but not really to help set any of my heroes up all weak with my opponents. The easiest ways to get high scores is you want, basically you've got 4 elements you can and can't control. The first one is your health bonus. Your health bonus you don't need to worry about if you follow the other two key bits, which is the time and the match bonus, which I'll come to in a sec. But basically, the more health you have, the more points you get. The second one is damage bonus. As far as I know, that stays the same as long as you beat everyone, which you can't get to the end without beating everyone. It might change a little bit depending on tile damage. I'm not sure. I've never noticed that one change very much. And then you've got the 2 you can really control. Let me just let's have another go whilst I'm thinking about those. The 2 you can really control are time and match bonus. I'm going to try. I know there's a red 5 in a row there, but I'm going to try. Oh, combo 2. Now this will be a very, very fast time, or should be a very fast time, but it wouldn't be quite fast, and it's not got the big combo to get the match bonus. Now the time bonus is fairly self-explanatory. Time bonus is, yeah, you know, how quickly you do it. The quicker you do it, the more points you get. Because that's not what I'm actually aiming for. The time bonus is fairly self-explanatory. It's down to how quickly you do it. That's really simple to understand. You can always speed up by using battle items, and I would strongly advocate that battle items are essential to getting through things really, really, really quickly. Really easy to understand, the time bonus. The match bonus is the harder one to understand. Now, even I'm not 100% sure on how it is worked out. It effectively comes down to how big your combo is to begin with. Now, I don't know if it's down to the actual score on the combo. So like a combo 7 is going to be worth more than a combo 6 would make sense, but it might also include the number of tiles that are moved in each combo. So you could have a combo 6, for example, which was all 3 tiles being moved, which would mean 18 tiles had hit the opponents. Or you could say if you had a combo 5, but each one was a combo 4, then you'd have 20. So that might be worth more than a combo 6. So I don't know if it's down to the combo or the number of tiles, if you see what I mean. But it's certainly down to then sort of divided by the number of moves. So if you've done one move and you've done a combo 5 and 20 tiles, then that is going to be worth a reasonable amount. So really, it does come down to the screen you are offered. The quickest way is to do it the way that I am doing at the moment, which is basically, whenever you start, if you don't get a good screen, just hit flee, because that way you can do each mission. You know, you're going to burn through world energy. You aren't getting much return on your world energy, but you will get through it all fairly quickly. If you do it the other way, where you let the game play out every time, each mission's going to take you a minute-ish, minute and a half. Depends if you're playing it or just hitting auto, which is fine if if you're doing other things and you're just sort of flicking in and out of the game. But essentially, it is going to take you a long, long time to get through the whole event, essentially. So you see that the second move there would have been lovely, but the first move is not going to be good enough. So that's why I'm going to flee on that one. It really is your first move is the crucial one. If your first move, because the moment your match bonus starts getting divided, so if your first move is like here, let's say my first move is a combo. Well, my first move wasn't a combo. Let's imagine, I don't think it will be, but let's say that this move then triggered a combo 9. Well, in that case, I would have had, basically, instead of having a combo 9, so 9 times my match score sort of thing, it would then be shared between 2 moves, which would bring it down to a combo 5, because I'd have my combo 9 and my single hit, and then they share those between the number of moves. So that is why the first move is the really, really important one. And really, you need your first move to be a big combo before it's worth sort of pushing it any further. I can only really do this, particularly on the 3-star events. The reason being, my 3-star heroes are my strongest. Simple as that. I find if I try this on legendary and epic, my heroes aren't quite strong enough to blitz it. I mean, you can still, like I say, you can still sort of do it fairly well with battle items, and the basic theory doesn't change, but the execution of it does. So yeah, that is really the key. You'll have seen that I haven't currently got anywhere where I have got a combo worth, as I would call it, taking to the bank. It doesn't necessarily, sometimes you sort of watch it start and you think, oh, here we go. Combo 3, combo 5, combo 7, combo 8, combo 9. Now this one, because the first move was a combo, I'm going to take this one on. It's going to be a score to remember. I could possibly improve later on. You'll see this is just a quick, didn't do as quickly as wanted. Quick demonstration. Now, first thing to do here is get Gnar ready. No, get Gnar ready. Gnar's ready, then bomb, bomb, bomb. Oh, I didn't get Gnar ready. So there we are, I've stuffed that up completely. Yeah, that's so stupid. Dagnammit, my fat fingers ruined that one for me. This isn't going to be a particularly good score at all, so I've just wasted 3 axe attacks, which is not horrific because I've got plenty stashed up. But there we go, we'll finish him off now. Now you'll see my time is 1 minute and 5 seconds, which is nowhere near good enough. 31,702. Yes, it's a rubbish score. I didn't get Gnar ready. I should have used 2 mana potions. I used 1, and the first move wasn't a very good one. But that kind of gives you a basic idea of how quickly you want to be working at. And the fact that it took a minute and I'm going, oh, that was way too slow, shows you quite how fast it should be. Although I should stuff that up, hopefully you get some idea there of what I'm talking about in terms of like getting your battle items and mana potions and everything else, and really just going for it. Yeah, pity I messed it up, but that was a combination of my fat thumbs and trying to do things a bit too quickly. Other bits of advice include things like putting your heroes in the order you want to use them. I haven't quite done that here because of the way I operate. I've put Gnar on the far left because he's the one I'm going to want to go off first, and then I've put Melia on the far right because she's the one I want to go off second. And now some people go left to right. I like having them far left, far right, and then left to right. I don't quite know why. It doesn't make sense even to me, but that's just the order I like to play it. Obviously, you want to sort of think about what works for you, but it does help to know who you're going to go with. So generally speaking, for this one, I would go, like I say, Gnar, Pixie, Bane, left Bane, middle Bane, Pixie. You could go Pixie and Bane. They're both basically there for the hits. That's the main thing they're there for. I could swap Pixie for another Bane, but she does a little bit more tile damage. 290 to the target for her. And no, hang on, I just want to have a look at his stats. His stats, where's Bane gone? Here we are. So Bane does 300 to the target. So they're pretty similar in terms of the damage that they're going to do anyway. So and Pixie is slightly stronger. She got slightly stronger attack overall, 558 and 502. So yeah, in fairness, I would probably actually be better off swapping Pixie out for another Bane, because most of the time, as you want to kill everybody in one single move anyway, you don't want... although then, oh no, actually, sorry, I tell a lie. That Bane hasn't got his talent grid done, so yeah, no, Pixie's still going to be the strongest there. So we'll keep going. Anyway, that's hopefully given you some ideas. I'll have one last go, and then I'm going to hit save and send, and we'll see where we go. Yeah, I don't think this is going to trigger a combo. No, there we are. No combo. Yes, let's hit Flea on that one. Okay, I'll tell you what, three goes, and we'll call it a day. I've given at least some idea of what I'm aiming for. It'd be nice to show you a high score coming in, but it may not happen. You can sort of see the patience required. There's obviously green 5 in a row here, which, yeah, basically, that's 2 moves. I don't even know what I'm doing the second move, to be fair, after all I've said. Boom, go on. Right, okay, that's it, Flea. And we'll go again. This is number 2. You see how you burn through world energy as well doing this, of course. Combo 2 there. And the last attempt is going to be this one. Not fancying my chances here, but you never know. And we're done. Right, I'm going to stop the video there. Hopefully I've given you some ideas. I know that the attack that I actually took and ran with didn't go as well as I would hoped, mainly because of my own mistakes, which is frustrating. But there you go. We do all make mistakes. At least I didn't waste too many battle items on it. But it hopefully gives you some idea of how to get those really high scores. Obviously, mission 1 and mission 2 went better. 2 went particularly well. 1, there's tiny room for improvement, but it is very small, so I probably won't go back to it. You get to a point where you just get to or at least I get to the point where I'm just like, oh, I can't do this anymore, I give up. And that's where I go. So anyway, that's it from me. So I hope there was something helpful in there for people aiming for those high scores. I will post this video now so that so it's there to help anyone who wants to try it. Good luck. May death come swiftly to your enemies. Remember to like, subscribe, make comments and all those kind of things. I hope there was something helpful in here for you. And that is me going to be saying au revoir, goodbye. Goodbye.